It's Andrew Wootton from Wootton Heating Services.
Andrew, thank you. You spent the week with us. We're down in the Gloucester location, so we sat in the beautiful Cotswolds. What I was trying to do is obviously get some feedback from yourself in relation to sort of how the course has gone for you. Initially, to the training element to the course, you obviously have specific opinion on how that's worked for you. Now, again, I don't want to tell you or pull any words out of you, so how's it gone? How's that part work for you?
I think it was a lot of information that's have to come in very quickly. I personally think we should have had a lot of more work beforehand, a lot more information beforehand, and I think then we could have looked through the books and it would have been easier to work out through.
Okay, now in relation to the actual tutor himself and how he delivered the information, yep, there's a lot of information there. There are certain ways to obviously go through that information. Do you feel that he actually approached that in the correct manner?
A lot of it, yes. He also assumed that we knew a lot more than we did.
Okay, the structure of the actual information in regards to how it was delivered, going through the initial ODSAP and then through to the GDSAP, how did you find that?
Confusing.
Okay, what elements were confusing?
Right. All of a sudden you're throwing in your GDSAP, your this and that, all the acronyms, and it all come at you left, right and centre, and you've got to stop and think, right, yes, that's that. I think that was getting quite confusing, that everybody shortens everything down.
Okay.
I'm not a Green Deal advisor, right? It was a GDA, you know, and then the next thing was you were a SAP, and then you were you know, overall like that. I thought it was very confusing when you're talking about it quickly and then moving straight on.
Okay, now in relation then to the level of knowledge you've attained this week, do you feel you've actually learnt anything?
Yes, I think the process is now put into place for me to be able to carry on and take in and learn all of this work.
Okay, now obviously this is the start of the process, so there's a period of time now to go after that, and obviously you're part of an installation company. Yes. Do you feel by having yourself as an advisor within your business is an advantage to your business?
Yes. The reason being, obviously what we are trying to do is virtually along the same lines as you are, is a one-stop shop. I want my customers to be me to put the submit the lead, you to sort the finance and everything else out, us to do the installation and sort it out like that.
Okay, so in relation to what you know about the Elite Network now, is that something that you think you'd be interested in?
Yes.
Okay, that's nice to know. Okay, and in relation to the conversations that we had before, because obviously people sat in your position now are wondering who and who to believe. There's lots of people that you can put the telephone up to and lots of websites you can look at. When you discussed the course with us, and what we said, was that truthful? Did you feel that we delivered that well in relation to what the course actually is and how it's worked for you?
We didn't really discuss it.
All right, did we not?
I
Okay.
only had an email with a little bit of basic information,
okay,
which was in the pile with all the others to be looked at, and all of a sudden I had a phone call late saying, look, the course was here, you know, could I make it on it? So as I say, that way we had no pre-warning or nothing. As I say, normally you would probably find that you would send the workbooks out a week or so earlier so people can look at it and figure things out to start off with. You know.
Maybe the late period of time didn't help then, as in with the booking.
It did not. Yeah.
Okay,
that is a definite.
Right, so the advice there is book early, basically. You get some time before the course.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, obviously, publish the dates of courses. I mean, yes, Cheltenham and Gloucester is close-ish, but it's still an hour plus away. I was looking at, I'll be honest with you, doing a course in Bristol.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's 45 miles away. So I can go back and forth and everything else like that. Okay, yes, we come up here, it is residential anyway, but you know, it's a lot easier, and that's where I was looking at doing it.
But for whatever reason you chose Ecogen.
Yes.
Well, we're happy to have you, and thank you very much for your comments, and thank you very much for your time. We look forward to getting you through the course to get you to the point where you're certificated and into the Elite Network.
Right, thank you.